A breakthrough in the standoff between the city of Cape Town and Santaco. Poverty and starvation lead to an increase in suicides in the Eastern Cape. Homes and lives swept away in Norway's floods. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. This is Eyewitness News.
This is Eyewitness News.
Pushed to the negotiating table, Cape Town's mayor and Santaco have met to discuss the ongoing strike. The meeting comes as taxi top brass intend to take legal action to get impounded taxis back.
Obviously, we would have hoped that we would have had final agreement. We don't have that yet. We've made what we think unanimously feel is a very reasonable, very considerate proposal. It is now up to them to consider it seriously. They have pledged to go back to Belleville and consult with their team.
The strike is having a devastating impact on schools and clinics. The Western Health Department has suspended all medical surgeries to health institutions in affected areas. All clinics in Khayelitsha Township remain closed. It's also led to incidents of looting and vandalism of Khayelitsha Community Health Clinic in Site B this week.
These incidents are continuing to impact on the delivery of healthcare services, resulting in staff being unable to get to work, facilities having to close or operate at reduced capacities, elective surgeries being postponed.
The Provincial Education Department says more than 850,000 pupils had to stay home from school this past week, and 92 schools were closed due to safety concerns or low attendance. More than 17,000 staff members were also unable to reach schools.
The fact is that Santaco's minibus taxi strike is destroying teaching and learning in the Western Cape. Our children need to be in class learning, and Santaco is stopping this from happening. We are committed to keeping schools open as far as possible and where it is safe to do so, not just as places of learning, but as places of safety and nutritional support for children.
Safety escort services will now also be extended to food delivery trucks to ensure that shops and communities can be restocked. The devastating impact of poverty, non-profit organisation Gift of the Givers says suicides as a result of it and starvation are on the rise in the Eastern Cape. This comes after a mother and her children were found dead in their home this weekend. One of the children was poisoned, the other stabbed to death, and the mother, who appeared to have taken her own life, was found with a suicide note. It's believed the family was in debt and that she and the children had been starving for weeks.
And it's widespread in the Eastern Cape. Metros such as big as the Nelson Mandela Bay have also a high rate of children suffering from malnutrition, and children homes are being flocked as mothers just go and drop off their children because they just can't seem to care for them anymore under the severe poverty that we are facing.
She says the lack of economic development in communities in the province is leading to these fatal consequences. An energy crisis so extreme it's impacting investment and people's lives, and yet nothing new from today's Energy Indaba.
If we can't fix our municipalities, we will not fix the problem of electricity in Gauteng. As I'm speaking to you now, by the 30th of June 2023, all our municipalities in Gauteng were owing Eskom 13 billion rand.
We've heard it all before. Calls to improve the electricity infrastructure. It's been identified as a major hindrance, and more support towards procuring renewable energy. So if you don't believe in climate change, look at this. A mobile home washed away in severe flooding in Norway. The extreme weather has also impacted parts of Scandinavia and the Baltics. Rivers have overflown, roads have been damaged, and people injured by falling branches. At least 600 people were evacuated in the region north of Oslo, and thousands were left without electricity. And it's not over yet. More rain is predicted. That's it from me, Jane Dutton. Remember to like and subscribe.
Eyewitness News. In touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.